Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your man with the plan, Jay Grinds, out here with another YouTube video. In this video today, we're going to be doing a snipe challenge to see how much MT we can make in 2 hours. But before we get into that, if you are new, if you could please like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, as we are now on the road to 40 subscribers, which is huge, so I appreciate that. But let's go ahead and get right into the video. The first filter we're going to start on today is the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter, which is just color Galaxy Opal and put your maximum buyout right to about 5500 MT, and anything on there should be a snipe. First thing we did see today was a Poku, which we missed for 4500, which sucks because he's a little bit more expensive than most of the opals the last time I checked, but you know, it is what it is. That was in about 5 minutes, and then about 5 minutes later we did get this Giannis to pop up, which we missed as well. We were a bit delayed, so I went ahead and restarted my console because it was driving me nuts. Then we were refreshing for a while, unfortunately. Another about 10 minutes gone by, and we did see a Bruce Bowen for 3600, that's 3650, which we did snipe. I will take that every day of the week. Went ahead and listed him up here for 7550. So that was what he was going for. You know, for him to sell instantly, basically. Next thing, we still staying on the Galaxy Opal. It was doing pretty good. I was seeing a snipe about every 5-10 minutes. So, you know, that's decent for 2 hours. I wanted to just make pretty much the most MT I could. We did go ahead and get this Trey Young for 5,000. So we're gonna go ahead and post that one up for 7,500. So it's not much MT you're making, but it, you know, it all adds up when it's coming in pretty quickly. It's about, you know, 1,000, a little bit over 1,000 MT profit, almost 1.5, but you know, we'll take it. So next thing we're gonna go ahead and try is the Dark Matter cheapest filter. I just wanted to give it a go. Lately I have not been liking this filter too much, but figured we could give it a try for a little bit. Cheapest Dark Matter you want to find, it's going for about 30,000 right now, so you want to go ahead and drop your filter down to 25,000, around there. The reason I haven't been liking this filter too much is because Dark Matters are so cheap nowadays in the game that it's kind of hard for someone to accidentally throw one up as a snipe, or they just don't come up where you're making good profit on them, and they come up too rare for it to be worth anything. But I did want to go ahead and try. About 15 minutes later I saw not a damn thing, so I went ahead and decided to switch it to another filter because I was tired of seeing nothing. Next filter we are going to try is going to be the Timberwolves filter. I think this is actually one of the best filters in the game right now as far as consistency, especially if you're new. So let's go ahead. What you need to do is find what the cheapest Timberwolf player is going to for. You just go Team Timberwolves. Typically they're about 2,500 MT right now. So there's one up for 22, but it was just posted. Pretty much they'll sell instantly at 2,500. So you want to drop your filter down to 1,500, 1,300. I did originally start at 1,300, but then I did go ahead and up it to 1,500. The first thing I did see, which was like instantly within the first minute, I missed a Nathan Knight for 700 MT, which sucked. And literally maybe 2 minutes after that, we went ahead and got a Patrick Beverly to pop up. As soon as I was taking a sip of water, I was like, oh my god, as soon as I picked it up. So that's why the snipe was a little slow. I did of course miss it, but it is what it is. Man's got a drink. Next thing, still on the Timberwolves filter, this was about 7 minutes later, we did get this Jarrett Culver. I did up my maximum buyout to 1,500, just because that's what I was doing yesterday, and I don't know why I decided 1,300. Accidentally sent Culver to my collection instead of auctions. Let's go ahead and post him up for 2,500 and get back on the Timberwolves filter. So next thing we did get, I mean, these snipes were coming in pretty quickly. It's about 5 minutes later. I got Jared Vanderbilt for 600 MT, which is huge. It's about 2K profit. And immediately after that, I just left it in here unedited because it was literally on my third refresh after sniping that Nathan Knight. So someone obviously threw these up simultaneously, I would assume. We got Andrew greens for 600 as well. I will take it. Let's go ahead and post these up for 2,500 as well. Almost sent Vanderbilt to my collection again. Post these up for 2,500. As you can see, my snipes earlier did sell already. I'm just leaving them in there. We'll redeem them all at the end. See how much MT we made. Next filter we're going to try is actually going to be the diamond shoe colorways for Nike. So what you want to do is go to consumables, shoe colorways, diamond, and set your brand to Nike and find the cheapest one, which is going for about 4,000 usually. Okay, apparently they have dropped down in price even more. 31.50 and it hasn't sold. Let's see here. 3,000. Man, those are cheap. I'm gonna have to buy some of these as an investment on my other account. I was doing this sniping challenge on my no money spent account just to make some extra MT on there as well. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and try the all filter just because of how cheap the Nikes are. Usually they're a good bit more expensive. So I went ahead and went all brands and dropped this down to 1K MT, as the cheapest one was going for 1,500. But I very quickly decided that this is not a filter for me right now. This is a good filter on the weekend when they drop a locker code that has diamond shoe boost that you can get. This filter goes insane. But right now, after like 5 minutes, it was just totally dead, and I just decided it wasn't even worth it, even if I got a snipe. So after a bit, I decided to move on to something that was going to make me more money, because after all, we're trying to make the most MT possible in 2 hours. And just seeing black box saying no items found is not a good way to make MT. Just showing here, I did do a few refreshes. Soon I'll give up. Yeah, it's just not for me. Went ahead and decided to jump back onto the Galaxy Opal cheapest filter, as that was doing pretty good earlier. Again, Galaxy Opal max buyout 5,500 is how I like to do it. And just keep refreshing. What we did see after a few minutes gone by on Opal, we did get, or we didn't get it, we missed Jason Richardson for 4K, which sucks. I was kind of half paying attention. I was on my phone, so I'm not quite sure if I was slow or delayed on that one, but you know, it happens. Then we got a Hakeem to pop up that I totally just clearly messed up. Again, was on my phone. But that's the game of sniping, man. It's too boring to not do something else with it. So you just kind of got to find a good medium of looking up. But after that Hakeem, we did, again, on my phone, horrible, Sean Livingston. Sad times, my friends. This thing kept bugging out, and as it was bugging out, we got somehow a Kuzma to pop up. I'll take that. That's profit for sure. And look at this. He comes back up, so I decided to get off the Galaxy Opal. It was bugging out like crazy. Let's go ahead and post up Kyle Kuzma. He's going for about 7,900, or well, he's going for like 8K, so I'm dropping it down to 7,900. Should be a quick sell price. Get our quick MT so we can see what all we made at the end of the video. Next filter I wanted to try is the Timberwolves filter again, because that was also doing us pretty good. At this point, it seemed to have been making us our most money. We were seeing the most snipes on there as far as the quickest, which is what you need in a 2-hour snipe challenge. So we did go ahead and hop back on the Timberwolves filter and did get this Karl Anthony Towns, which says I missed. I think somehow I did get it. I don't know, I'm confused. I had an extra Karl Anthony Towns that I sold, so I have no idea. So I guess I got that one. Ricky Rubio we did get for 900, which is great. And then this is about the end. I wanted to finish it off, see if we can get a Dark Matter. We had about 15 minutes left of the 2 hours, so I hopped on the Dark Matter filter just to see if we could clutch up, and we did get a Miles Turner to pop up for 20K, which is the best snipe of the video for sure, you know, but it's still not a great snipe. That's why I don't really like the Dark Matter, but I did want to include one in the video. So we went ahead and posted this Miles Turner up for 31,500. just to make our quick MT. Now let's go ahead and check here, see what all we made. Go ahead and redeem our snipes. So we did snipe 9 things. We've got Bruce Bowen that we sniped for 3650. We sold him for 7,550. Then we have Trey Young, which we sold for 7,500. We sniped for 5,000. Jarrett Culver we sniped for 1,500. Andrew Wiggins we did snipe for 600, as well as Jander Vanderbilt for 600. Kyle Kuzma we sniped for 5.1k. Karl Anthony Towns I guess we sniped for 800, and Miles Turner we got for 20,000. I did skip the Rubio Redeem, which we sniped for 900. So all in all, we started with 116,993, and we now have 138,298. So we made 21,305. I'll take it. That is the end of the video. You guys have a blessed day. Jay Grinds out.